Hello, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Chuck. I'm mixing it up a little bit this week. Got my goofy coffee mug, maybe because I'm just feeling a little bit goofy myself this week. But I'm really excited about our Leadership Development Conference, October 7th, right around the corner. And we've got some incredible speakers and workshops lined up. And today I wanted to introduce you to our two keynote speakers, Odell Bazelle and Brenda Van Lingen. They're both going to bring really strong messages to you. You're going to learn a lot about leadership, but also about being successful in life. And so I'm very excited to introduce both of them to you. And let's go meet Odell Bazelle. Hey, I'm delighted to have Odell Bazelle with us on Coffee with Chuck this morning. I've only spoken with Odell once before today, and I feel like I know him because I've watched a lot of his videos. And this guy is a dynamic speaker. He's got great messages. I wish we could hear more from him, frankly, at our Leadership Development Conference, October 7th. But he is going to spend some time not only as our keynote speaker, but also in at least one workshop. So I know those schedules will get out to your specialists and you'll have the details on that. But Odell, welcome. We're really excited about your joining us. Can you tell us just a little bit what we should expect on October 7th?
Well, yeah, I appreciate that, Chuck. Love the work that you all are doing. Love the organization, Jobs for America's Graduates, period. But specifically excited about working with you all in Kansas and what, everyone can expect as we know and as we're going to continue to say. It's going to be virtual, but with me, I am more of a storyteller. I'm more of, someone that uses a lot of examples, a lot of different illustrations to articulate a particular point. So if you come to my sessions, that's what we're going to be doing. Going to be having fun. I'll probably be playing some music. I'm a Michael Jackson geek, so probably be playing some, some old school music. I love that type of music, but very upbeat, very story heavy, a lot of great points and great quotes and about different things. And overall, my messaging is about helping students and helping the staff that'll be involved to learn how to develop skills that'll help you move forward. There's a lot of information that we have nowadays, with the World Wide Web, but there's still some things that we have to learn how to do as human beings, as individuals on this side of the planet. So that's what a lot of my work is going to be tied into. But yeah, I'm excited about seeing and meeting everybody.
Sounds great. We're excited as well. So if there's one word or phrase to have our students prepared emotionally and mentally for Odell Bazelle, what is it? Or tell us what's our frame of mind coming into this?
Man, that is a very good question. Man, one word. I would say the biggest word, Chuck, would be legacy. And I say that it's one of those words. Legacy is one of those words. It puts people in different mental spaces. But like I've told everybody, anybody that's followed me before, but many of you will be meeting me or hearing me for the first time. I do all of my office is in my grandmother's basement. So when I say legacy, I mean from that perspective. My grandma, she's been here since 1959, and I've been working in her basement going on 5 years. So that's just a cool thing. But in the next layer to that is being able to build upon the success of the past, right? So anybody that comes into the workshop or the keynote, I want you to be thinking about legacy, because there's something that we all have to reconcile and work with, is this thing called time. We don't have, young people think they have more of it than they do. And, people like me and Chuck, we know that we don't have that much time. So, and as you get wiser and move on and level up in life, you realize that time goes quicker. My grandmother just celebrated her 90th birthday yesterday as of this recording. And it's like, I said, Grandma, wow, in 10 years, you'll be 100, right? Like, so it's a long time, but for her, she tells me like, time goes by like that. It seems like a week goes by and 5 years went by. So when you're coming in and you're thinking, I just want you to think about legacy, how you can make things better for the future, but also how you can build on what's already been here and focusing on the good that's here. Because there's a lot of negative, there's a lot of bad things that we can look at, and those things will always be there. So if you ever want to feel bad, you can easily find those things. They're there out there waiting for you. But when you think about legacy and thinking about making the world better, and I'll give you this quote before I throw it back to you, Chuck, by William James. He said William James is a famous psychologist from back in the day. And he said, the best use of one's life is to live it for something that outlasted. And so that's what we all have to learn how to do. And so as you're coming in, just be thinking about legacy. Think about what was before and think about how you can make it better and think about what is ahead and how you can make the world better.
That's great. I'll be honest, I was feeling a little sour this morning when I woke up. And I don't know if it's aftermath of debate or what, but.
Wait, there was a debate? What happened last night?
Yeah. So just in a few minutes, I feel better. And we're going to have a lot more time with you on October 7th. So I'm really looking forward to that. So again, we're really looking forward to it. Thanks for your time today. And gosh, everyone, make sure you can participate October 7th to hear more from Odell Bazelle. Thank you.
Love it. Well, I appreciate it and look forward to meeting and seeing everybody. And thanks again, Chuck. It's coffee with Chuck. I don't have any coffee. I think I got some water.
Hey, that's good enough. Beverage with Chuck is fine.
Good stuff. Thanks so much.
Brenda Van Lingen is an Emmy Award-winning broadcaster. Her sports broadcasting career has spanned 25 years. She's worked for numerous TV networks, including ESPN and Fox Sports. She's done WNBA, college, women's basketball. She's worked for men's basketball broadcasts. So she's done a lot in a career. She's won the highest award in her profession. And we had a great visit with her this summer, and we're really excited to have her join us for our 2020 JAG-K Leadership Development Conference, October 7th. And on Coffee with Chuck this morning. Hi, Brenda.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. And we're really excited that you're going to be joining us for our virtual 2020 LDC. And just wanted to visit with you briefly this morning and ask what you'll be sharing with us at the LDC.
Well, I'm really excited about it too. As with everything right now, I wish I could be there in person with everybody because love to see the faces and interact, but this is the next best thing, and we're all learning to take advantage of this situation. And that's really what I want to talk about when I talk at the conference next week is take advantage of your advantage. There are a lot of things in life that you could either look at yourself and think they're weaknesses, or it's not the best situation, or you don't have enough experience or enough education, or you're not old enough, or you're not tall enough, or anything like that. But you do have strengths. You have things that you're good at, and you need to take advantage of your advantage. Take advantage of your strengths. And that's what my talk is going to be about. We're going to examine and help everybody really think through what their strengths are, how they can take advantage of those, whether it's in education or in sports or in your career. And as you mentioned at the beginning, I've been able to have a 25-year broadcasting career. I've traveled all over the world. I've called games in Russia. I've been fortunate enough to call games in the Bahamas and in the Virgin Islands and all across the country, and have seen some of the best college campuses in this country and been courtside for a lot of great games. But I don't even have a broadcast journalism degree. And if you look at a lot of people that are in my field, they maybe they played Division I sports, or maybe they won a national championship, or maybe they were a head coach or an Olympic athlete or something like that. I wasn't any of those things. And I still have been able to build this career over 25 years. And the way I've done that is by taking advantage of my advantages, my strengths. So I'm going to talk about that next Wednesday. I'm going to give you a kind of a 5-step plan on how to use your strengths and dream big and take risks and work with enthusiasm and show appreciation and just really learn how to make it happen. We're going to have fun with it. And I hope everybody is ready to interact with me and think about the things that they want to do to take advantage of their strengths and their advantages. But I'm really looking forward to it.
Great. Well, we are as well. And you have a story about early in your career, and obviously I don't want to sway your presentation, but there is a story that involves my alma mater that I hope you will share with the group, and you know what it is, and we'll just leave it at that. So anyway,
it's a good story. Most people are pretty shocked once they hear it, and yes, it does have something to do with both KU and K-State. And I think people will be interested to hear how kind of I got a lucky break in my career.
Looking forward to that and you sharing more with us on Wednesday, October 7th, the JAG-K 2020 Leadership Development Conference. Thank you, Brenda. We will see you Wednesday.
Thank you, Chuck. I'm looking forward to it. See everybody on Wednesday.
I hope you enjoyed hearing from Odell and Brenda. They're both going to bring different messages, but we're going to benefit from both of them in different ways. So we're excited to have both of them. In addition to Odell and Brenda, we are going to have videos from a national leader, a state leader, and the state's top law enforcement officer. So we're going to have a lot of great content October 7th. Two of our career association officers are going to be facilitating the day. I'm hopeful that as many of you as possible can participate. Obviously, we'd love to be doing this in person, but because of the circumstances, we can't. We're going to overcome those barriers and deliver an excellent 2020 Leadership Development Conference to you. So hope to see all of you on the 7th. If you can't, the videos and the workshops will be available in some form or fashion, so you can watch them later. So until then, enjoy your coffee.